Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 9th through the 15th. And during that time, we'll have a waxing gibbous at first, which is a really good time for deep understanding and outlook, acting on your intuition and your introspection. We will then move into the full moon energy on the 12th, and that could be a time of heightened emotions. You can feel a little bit overwhelmed and maybe anxious or be a little irritable. Sometimes your sleep patterns can be interrupted. I know that's me. Usually the day before, during, and after the full moon, I can't sleep. I'm wide awake at night. So if you experience that lunacy also, keep that in mind. Try to get yourself some rest through that. And then we'll move into the waning gibbous moon, which is definitely kind of that letdown and that able to breathe again and self-reflection, rebirth, making positive changes. So keep those moon energies in mind as we move through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for things that you may or may not encounter. So of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Sagittarius, your overall message for this reading, it's time to take action. All right. Let's see what you guys have going on this week. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to get out in nature a little bit. Take a walk in the woods or find a park. Find an area with a lovely view. If you're somewhere near water, if you're near the ocean, first, the rest of us are jealous, but don't take that for granted. Go out there and listen to those waves for the rest of us until we can get there. But yeah, find some water or just something in nature and just close your eyes and just really relax and enjoy if you can get a little time to do that this week. Just my little helpful tip. All right, Sagittarius, February 9th through the 15th. It's time to take action. All right. Overall energy for you is Knight of Pentacles. So maybe it's time to take action here on something financial that you need to tackle. This could be something with your job or something with your finances or some sort of investment. But this could also be just something in your home, in your material world. Maybe if it's time to take action on some home improvement project that you've been putting off or thinking about. So this is our card of action here, and it's time to at least start implementing those things. Maybe you're in the planning phases and you're just going to really start to nail down decisions on what you're going to do to make improvements there. Your situation card here, sorry, is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, time to make some sort of changes here. And it looks like changes in your material world. So have you been thinking about some change either with a job or with something? Again, I'm getting the feeling that for a lot of people that it is kind of like maybe a home improvement thing or just some improvement that you've been wanting to make. So time to take some action in that area. At the root of the situation is the Page of Pentacles. So lots of pentacles here showing up for you. Also, what was the reading? I think maybe okay, can't think of it. If you're a cross watcher, and it might have been Scorpio, somebody else had very, very similar cards. And sometimes I feel that with doing these collective readings, which is relatively new for me since I started doing this here on YouTube. But I see these patterns that are literally fascinating, that it's not just one particular sign in the collective, but I start to see these, really just in general. And I've kind of felt this, that, people are, is everybody kind of thinking about improvements and things when it comes to their material world? Is this like home improvement season? I'm not even really sure, but I've had this kind of in a few of the readings that, there's kind of changes in your material realm, and it's like wanting to make improvements there. So just interesting and something to think about. What is just behind you is the Star card. So, this is our card of direction and being on course. This is the card of being an optimist and having some prosperity. So, and this is that very balanced, that emotional, balancing your emotional and material worlds together, and just feeling, yeah, just feeling like there's a balance in your life, and clarity, and you're that's a good energy to be coming into this week with. What is on your mind this week is the Empress. So yeah, this is our card of creativity, and again, this is also our card of pregnancy, and it could be for some of you that is something that you want to be starting, time to take action, maybe starting that family, but it's not always actual pregnancy. It can also be, planting the seeds and the birth of an idea. And again, like I said, if it's like a home improvement project, that's a project that you take on. It might take months to complete. If you're wanting to start a new career here, if you've got some new career path that you're wanting to do, or something that's coming in, that takes a while to, get yourself educated and trained to get into that position that you want to. So, but it is on your mind to make some sort of, this is, I see the Empress as that these are long-term seeds that you're planting. So, of course, again, it could be regular, just pregnancy, but pregnancy in the way that it sometimes takes a while to give birth to, getting that education, or making those big kind of changes that take a longer period of time, right? What is just ahead of you this week is a little bit of indecision, which is fine. If you're in the planning phase, that's okay. Not every uh you don't always have to be completely decisive on everything. As Sagittarians, you guys can be a little bit spontaneous, so sometimes it's time to, just sit and think about it for a little bit, and not make that, super flighty Sagittarius type decision on something. So if indecision is in your future, it's okay to sit with those thoughts, and make sure that you're making the right decisions when you do make them. In your advice position is to celebrate. That's really nice. Come together with others. I love, that's great advice. So, and this could be just discussing this with other people. This could be coming together with your partner and friends and family, and just having these conversations about this thing that you're wanting to give birth to. Again, this could be actual birth, and you could be celebrating that, but it doesn't have to be. What is beyond your control this week is a little bit of dissatisfaction. And this could come in with, kind of with this indecision. It's okay. I just get the feeling that just relax. Things are working out just like they should be. Don't dwell too much in kind of this feeling dissatisfied. And that could be a little bit of frustration there about not making a decision, and just kind of, doing that back and forth. It's okay. Take a breath. It's okay to not, again, to not be so quickly decisive that you end up making the wrong decision. It's okay to really mull things over and think about it. What is your secret desire, or what are you trying to avoid? Trying to avoid, I hope, the devil and everything that this represents. This is false truths, lack of confidence. I hope these would be things that you're trying to avoid. This is procrastination. This can be a card of dependency, and just being kind of closed minded. And so, in that decision making process, make sure that you're not letting your own self doubts come in. And it's okay, again, like I said, it's okay to sit in a place where you're not completely making a decision. That's fine. You can make a decision next week. You might have things to be mulling over here. In your outcome position is the Six of Pentacles. So, this is one of those cards that I always ask, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in the giving character in this card, or in the receiving character? And, because this is in your outcome, this could be either. This could be, and you need to decide who you are in this card, I guess. Um, this can typically be a card of charity, and just kind of, this balance in giving. And is this person giving enough? This person that's receiving, are they able to receive and not have it, hurt their pride? So you need to ask yourself, where you are in this. And it could be just your inner, giving and receiving of the exchange of this information. You know, and you want to act quickly because that's your nature, but sometimes it's okay. It's okay to mull those things over a little bit. Okay, what is being hidden from you is the ending here. So, yeah, I don't think you're at the end of this, and I think it's okay. You know, your overall card was it is time to take action, and I think you're moving towards that. And again, I think you know, if you're a little bit indecisive, don't be so hard on yourself when it comes to that. That it, you're going to arrive at the right way to let this empress, to let this creativity and this thing that you're wanting to give birth to, give it time, and make sure you're making the right decisions so that that can evolve for you over time, if that makes sense. Like, don't rush into it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. All right, final message here for Sagittarius, February 9th through the 15th. Reach for the stars. Now look at your first card here, is the star card. So yeah, don't be afraid to reach too high. And again, don't be afraid to take the time to really make those decisions. Whatever this thing is, it's not it's not going to happen so quickly that you have to make these really super quick decisions. Let it evolve, and really just take the time to go within and make those right decisions. And it's okay. It's okay to be indecisive. You know, if you're indecisive this week, something could come along next week and really spur on you know, your decision making process, and that's okay. I think that's fine. I think be a little bit patient with yourself. You know, this wheel is constantly turning. So all right, Sagittarius, I really hope there was something you can take away and use in this reading this week. I do readings every week, so come back and we'll see next week if things evolve for you, or if there's just a totally new energy. So, also, if you like my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel, and of course, I would appreciate that so much. So, thank you so much, Sagittarius. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.